is up? What is Gucci gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, baby. Okay, we're doing something a little bit different. Okay, I'm gonna be outside. It is nicer. It's super hot. It was super hot, but it's starting to feel good, you know, tolerable. I'm just sitting down here wondering, like, what should I talk about today? One of you responded saying talk about life, so I was like, okay, I could do that right now. So let's go ahead and talk about life. You know, let's get real. Okay, what can I say about life? I'm currently going through a drastic change, and I feel like it is God's way of telling me to level up, to really level up, focus on growing, focus on myself, focus on what I want to do. Not only that, but also teaching me to believe in myself, to have fully faith in Him that everything is going to be okay. I am going through a crazy change in a sense of, like, how could I say this? How can I put this? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna be completely honest, and I'm just gonna be blunt about what is going on, so you can get something out of it, and I can tell you what I'm getting out of it. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're going through something similar, or if you've been through something similar, like, it could help you out in some sort of way, or whatever, you know, just a moment of being real. You know, in social media, it's like sometimes people assume that everything's perfect, everything in their person's life is so perfect, yada yada. In reality, we're all going through something. And therefore we can't be making assumptions about anybody, and we just have to do our best to just spread that kindness and that positivity. You know what I mean? Go get your popcorn and stuff, because it's about to it's about to be a story. It's about to be a movie. I'm a bit nervous, honestly. I'm a bit nervous to talk about this, because it's me being vulnerable, you know, and I've grown up in an environment in my childhood where it really put me in a situation where I was really good about hiding my true feelings. I was really good about just ignoring my feelings, honestly. I've been getting better at that, but it is very hard for me sometimes to be vulnerable. I will admit to that. And it's something that I continuously am working on, and I have been improving. Okay, anyway, sidetracked. I used to live in Napa, right? So our home with my roommates, and our home, the lady gave us 2 months that we had to move out. That month, those 2 months went down to a month. Everything was just going by so fast. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own clients. I work like couple hours, 3 hours if anything. Just kidding. I work at Crunch, but I barely even work there. It's only like I only have like a couple clients right there, and I only go like twice a week, if that. You know what I mean? It can get very nerve-wracking. You know, it's like walking on eggshells every single day. It's like drinking Red Bull and sitting down. You know what I mean? That's the feeling, you know, because so much can change, and you have to be ready to adapt. You have to be ready for those changes, and you know, you have to be in that mentality of like, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna figure it out and make it work. You know, no matter what is going on. I honestly have no idea what to do, where to go, because so yeah, those 2 months passed. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so those 2 months passed by, right? I still don't know where I'm going. I still don't know where I want to go. I am so grateful for the people who love me, for the people who care about me, who have been supporting me through this moment in my life, through this phase in my life. Super grateful for them. You know who you are. Just really depends, you know, and not having that stability makes me feel so unbalanced with everything. It's so difficult to stay sane. It's so difficult to stay focused because I feel like I'm walking and the ground is like this, you know? It's like, whoa, I don't know what today holds, but let's make the best out of it, baby. You know, the first couple weeks, when after going through that, was very, very, very difficult for me mentally, because it was such a huge change for me. And it's like, it would hit me in the moments when I didn't have clients. It would hit me in the moments where I didn't know where to go so I can get to wind down or to do what I wanted to do. You know, I have a very difficult time asking for help, and despite how close they are with me, and despite of how much I know that they care about me and that they love me, it was very difficult for me to accept that help. And just because I'm the type of person that I want to do everything by myself, you know. And so it was really hard for me, and it still is. It's just I'm handling it better. I'm handling it way better. And I was crying every single day, you know. I was consistently like crying so much. I have to figure it out, you know, and I'm still in the process of trying to figure it out. Nobody has it figured out, you know. Or maybe there are people there, they do have it figured out. We all go through a phase in our life where we're trying to figure things out, and that's pretty much where I'm at. And it's so crazy how everything happened, because right before that I decided to go all in my business. Like, I was like, you know what, I need to go all in my business, and I'm going to make this happen. Okay, I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm gonna find ways to get where I want. Like, this is my goal and I'm going to make it. Okay. And that's the attitude that you need to have when you have a goal. Like, if you have this goal for yourself, set it and see how you're going to get there. Okay. And of course there's going to be difficult moments and days where you're not going to want to show up. Trust me, it's been very difficult to show up lately. But you know, I'm like, okay, what is God teaching me right now? Like, what is he teaching me? That's how I see everything that happens in my life. What is the lesson? What am I trying to learn? What do I need to learn from all this going on, with all this happening? You know what I mean? So and I feel like it's those things that I mentioned in the very beginning, and accepting help, learning to accept help. And I've also learned, like, it was this moment that I was out in the dock. I love meditating at the dock, you know, because it just helps me be at peace. It helps me be at peace with my thoughts, and I just release whatever I need to release. And I was sitting there and just thinking, you know, and thinking. And I was like, you know what? Home is within myself. Home is having God in my heart. I want to cry as I'm saying this. And home is having the people that I care about around me. And to me, that is the most special thing about that's happening right now. Like, and also like keeping my faith strong. Like, I'm having to like fight the enemy, like, by a lot, like not as much as before, but like right now it's a lot easier, you know. Like, it's like I went through my crying phase, and then my anger phase, and now I'm just in the phase of like, okay, let's get to work. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna figure it out. And if I don't, like, I just hate the fact that I get what's it called? I get uncomfortable. I need to get out of my head. And you know, sometimes we get put in uncomfortable situations so we can grow. And And after this and this journey, you know, it's just gonna help me grow as a person, and I'm gonna get through this for sure. It feels good being open about it. It's very nerve-wracking as well, because it brings a lot of people that, like, people who see me can bring judgment into my life, you know. Regardless, it's gonna bring judgment. Like, people are gonna judge, people are gonna have something to say. At the end of the day, this is reality. This is what's really going on, and I know who I am as a person, and that's what matters. And I love the people that have been supporting me, and I love everybody around me, and I keep God in my heart, and I know that everything is happening for a reason. Everything is happening for me. Everything is happening so I can grow. And everything that happens in our life is only for us to grow and to learn more about who we are as a person. It's really testing our character, but this is where we just have to stay strong and keep fighting to move forward. You know, life it can get crazy, but it's very beautiful. Life is very beautiful. It's a beautiful struggle. It's what I always like to say ever since I was in middle school. I would always say life is a beautiful struggle. It kind of sounds cheesy, but it's so true. Like, it's a struggle. It's a beautiful thing. No matter what phase we are in life, we have to embrace it. Embrace every moment. You know, I'm embracing these moments despite of, like, feeling sad occasionally, you know, because I feel like I'm like, damn it, Yadira, like, you should know better. Like, you should have everything figured out, you know. That's what I think. Like, the part of me is that's what I tell myself, you know. But it's like, this is just gonna help me grow. Like, I have been learning so much. It has been helping me just be stronger, you know. Like, it's giving me that thicker skin. so bring it on, baby, bring it on. Ready or not, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? The camera turned off because it got too hot. Wait, was this a terrible lighting? Oh my gosh, this is such a better lighting. What was I doing over there? So I'll just wrap it up. Okay, I think that's enough. We just have to adapt to the changes in our life, you know. No matter how difficult it can get, we can't get discouraged. We can't let it bring us down, you know. Yes, let's cry, release the emotions, release whatever we're feeling, but at the end of the day, we have to move on and understand that everything that's happening in our life is happening for us in order to grow from a situation, in order to get stronger, and in order to just develop all new different skills, you know, and build a thicker skin and just level up and create a new version of who we are, you know, a better version of who we are. So I thank God for everything that's going on. I thank God for bringing everybody in my life that care about me, that genuinely love me and support me. So I feel super grateful despite of all this chaos, you know, because I know that it's happening for a reason, and I know for a fact that everything is going to be even better. Okay, new doors are going to be opened, and I am just ready to enter them, baby. I'm just going to kick the enemy away and fight it and fight, and I'm gonna keep fighting and keep fighting until I get where I want to get. Okay, and that's what it's about. So with that being said, I hope you have a blessed day, blessed night, whatever time you're watching this. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share if you found this helpful or you think it can help somebody out. Other than that, it's time for me to bounce, and if you have any recommendations of what I should be posting, go ahead and comment below, or shoot me a message on Instagram, or shoot me a message through email, whatever you desire. So I hope you have a blessed day. Go out there and kill your goals. Don't give up. Giving up is not an option. Never quit on yourself, and always have faith, and know that God is holding our hand and walking with us. Okay, well, time for me to go. Toodaloo. Oh, and you know, time to boss up, baby. This is our way to boss up, okay? We are gonna boss up. Time to boss up. Let's